What up, what up, what up? Let's go.
We back.
Number 12.
Number 12. Podcast number 12. And I talk like this because this is the money podcast. All right. This is the Conor McGregor podcast.
You're stressing me out, man.
Little crackhead essays.
It's a crack. Get back to the audio.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Yeah, we're back, man.
Dude.
What's the deal? What's the deal, huh? We had some good fights.
A lot of good fights.
A lot of great MMA.
Almost. This weekend's also going to be pretty.
This weekend
pretty
coming
stacked,
up
pretty
is
busy.
pretty good.
We got some fights for you.
Oh, my God.
We got some recaps.
Fights. We got some recaps.
We got some predictions.
We got some predictions. I got some predictions.
Oh, yeah. We got some predictions for you people.
Yep. That way you can go ahead and know how to bet because
if you win any money, we need to cut.
I got every fight right except the title fight. I got the wrong prediction wrong, but still ended up with the right outcome.
What'd you call for
second round?
What title fight?
I'm talking about the main event, the McGregor fight. But we'll get into that.
Would you have?
I had second round TKO.
Wow, you're an idiot.
Yeah. Anyway,
you might all that right there just devalued all your picks.
No.
Come on.
No.
In what world does McGregor knock out Nick Diaz?
Well, you sat him on his ass 3 times anyway.
Did knock him out. There's a big difference, sir.
Anyway,
obviously we have a lot to talk about this weekend.
Yeah, we do. Let's get into it.
Let's get it off, man.
Hey, come on, man.
202, brother.
Yeah, you talking about 202, the real 200. This one was banging.
Well, sir, it says UFC 202, so it's
it
not
was
UFC 200.
Banging.
That was a month ago.
Well, that one horrible,
About
shitty ass yellow ass ring.
Was it really?
Nobody cares about the yellow ring.
What if they had a yellow ring for 202?
I would have turned that shit off.
You should not watch it.
That ring should have been green.
Should
have been green, white.
The color of money, which was made. A lot of it was made on Saturday.
Oh yeah, the purses were
a lot of money was made. But starting off UFC 202, Lorenz Larkin.
Yep.
Versus Leo Magny.
Neil Magny.
Did I call him Leo?
You called him Leo.
No, I didn't call him Leo. I said Leo.
Well,
anyways.
Fucked
him up, man. Fucked him up with some elbows.
I got this one wrong. We both got this one wrong.
Yeah, we both got this one wrong. Magny came in for the double, and Larkin said, "Nah, not today, Junior." Caught him with a couple short elbows. Pretty much TKO'd him. You think they stepped in too early?
Do I think what?
They stepped in too early. Stop the fight.
I could see why somebody could say that, but
Magny's a veteran, man. I would have given him the benefit of the doubt, but what do you think?
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
Let's just put it that way. I'm not mad at it. I mean, it's not something that I'm like, what the shit? Like whenever they stopped in, so many other, but they're getting better about that though. You know,
they are
for the most part, because I feel like a lot of the times we could have said that. I used to say it like 2 years ago. They're stepping in too goddamn early.
Dude, I think every fight on the main card ended in knockout. Now I'm thinking about it, or TKO. Oh, we're gonna move it on, man. But Lorenz Larkin, man, he's a free agent.
Yep.
Now he wasn't happy that they put him on Fight Pass as a featured main event. So maybe we got some water testing. Maybe Bellator, because really Bellator's the only other option, really.
Yeah. What else?
Think about it. Yeah.
But no, I think he stays. I think they give him a nice little.
Especially with Neil, man. I think he was number 5.
Yeah, he was ranked up there.
So now, definitely not a title shot, but he's in the mix as for the 170 division.
Yep.
He's definitely in the mix. So good things for Larkin, man. He has a win over Masvidal. Now Neil Magny. Good stuff for him.
Good stuff for him, man.
And then our boy Cody Garbrandt.
Another
fucking knockout, man.
Dude's a beast.
He's a monster. Heavy-handed monster.
And he's now calling out the champ Dominic Cruz.
I think he gets the fight. Well,
I think he gets the fight and gets
what
destroyed.
about? Oh no, that's at 145. Dotson's at 145 now, right?
Who? No, Dotson's at 135.
135.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I could see Garbrandt fighting for the title next. Him and Cruz got into a little argument, little battle of words backstage during the main event, during the weigh-ins on Friday.
Who, Garbrandt?
Yeah, Garbrandt and Cruz.
Yeah.
Garbrandt's talking about some daddy issues. You hear about that?
Yeah, I heard about that. I saw the whole
kinda
fucking
weird.
thing, man.
You were
I
there?
saw it.
You were there?
I said Dom. I said
Dom.
Dom.
First
Don't
name
do it.
basis.
First
Don't do
name Dom.
Yeah.
Don't do it, man.
Just relax, man. You're the champ.
I said, don't you got some fight talking to go do out there?
Yeah, he's an analyst. He's a
Yep.
really good analyst, man. What do you think? Who wins that fight? You want to wait?
I want to wait on that, but I already go ahead and tell you. I think Dominic Cruz picks him apart.
Yes, I also believe that too.
Yeah.
But shout out to Cody Garbrandt, man. Looking
Heck yeah.
good. He's climbing up the ranks, making a name for himself. Pretty marketable guy, and he's a
Yeah,
stud.
he is.
A little stud, man. Little 135-pound stud, tatted up, got the blue eyes. I'm not mad at it.
Well, I don't look that far into his
Whoa,
eyes.
dude, don't.
Just saying.
Don't
I'm
make
just
it
saying,
weird.
bro.
Don't make it seem weird, bro.
Hey,
It's
man.
perfectly normal. 2016. Okay.
Build that
All right,
goddamn
man.
wall.
Moving it on to we're gonna skip. Dude, I like what was his name? Mike Perry.
Mike Perry, yeah.
Mike Perry came with a stunning
came out-
knockout of that
ooh.
Asian guy.
Yeah, Hung
That
Dong
looked
Lim.
like a 205er.
Oh my
was
God! Did you
big,
see him?
dude,
I was like,
huge.
oh, excuse me, is that Yushin
Hey,
Okami?
dude, you
Uh,
fighting Godzilla, dude? What's going on?
Man, that was ridiculous.
Yeah. And I was like, man, he
The-
had some work for him, and then he caught him with a short right hook, and
But he was
was over.
getting on the inside there.
yeah,
And he tagged him several times. I think he was dude's name like Hung Dong Lim or something like that. Something Lim.
Jump Jim,
Well, anyway,
him, whatever.
ain't Hung Lim.
But
Anyway,
Perry's kind of out there, kind of space case.
yeah,
hear him
you know,
talk?
he did not only that, but he did a lot of antics at the weigh-in. He got all over aggressive in my,
Yeah.
you know.
People were like, "Yeah, I
Um,
was very disrespectful," but I don't know. It seemed funny to me, but then you hear him talking like this guy's a fucking not all there. I think he sounds like he's from Louisiana.
I don't know where he's from,
He
but he
sounds
got
like
some
he's from the
power.
Bayou.
He got
Um,
some power.
We're gonna move it on, man. But yeah, watch out for Mike Perry. I like that guy. He's at 170.
Yeah,
we're gonna
dude's
move
a
it on
beast.
to
Oh, what about Tim Means? Real quick, Tim Means
Tim
looking
Means
like
got
a
stoppage too.
beast.
did he?
He was looking like a beast, though. He was fucking homeboy up. Whoever, I can't remember who dude
I
he
have
fought,
no
but
idea. I didn't
he-
even watch those fights.
he got tagged a few times at first, and then he just and then all of a sudden there was like Muay Thai clinic.
Uh-oh.
It was bad.
Really?
Anyway,
I go
was
back and
good
look at
ass
the
fights.
I didn't see. I barely caught the Mike Perry fight. So
Yeah,
so
you already missed it. Tim Means opened it up.
yeah.
with
I think
big
Tim is-
weight.
Yeah, but dude, but overall pretty good card.
Hell yeah,
Then we're gonna move it on to Donald Cowboy Cerrone.
the boy
That
Donald
motherfucking
Cerrone.
monster with one of the best combinations I've ever seen.
So Donald
in MMA.
Cerrone fights Rick Story, who's a beast.
Monster.
170 pounds. He's what can we? But
Dude,
besides having this
Cerrone
fight,
was that?
also besides we were saying last week that although Rick Story's fought about 3 months ago or 4 months ago, he had a long layoff before then.
that, yeah.
And man, Donald Cerrone, ooh,
Donald Cerrone surprised he came in with the takedown.
yep,
He came in with the 1-2. Story tried to counter, and then boop, drop levels, took him down pretty easy. Had a small scramble. Obviously probably staying away from Donald's jiu-jitsu game because it's
a monster.
It's top tier. And yeah, then they stood it back up, kind of changed a little bit. Second round came in, and Donald Cerrone just fucking came in with a counter jab. With his
counter
left,
jab,
drop levels, right hand to the body.
grab, follow with that
Came
kick.
back with another jab to the top. Made Story kind of duck, lean over, and then here comes a switch kick to the fucking face.
Mm.
And then it was pretty much over after that.
But you know what surprised me after all that? Every one of those Donald Cerrone punches and kick landed flush.
Boom. One after the other. I'm saying that was one of the best combinations I've ever seen in MMA.
Rick Story did not drop.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean?
He took
did
that
not
kick
drop.
he ate that kick up.
And
he
he
turned
ate
his back. Which is no. You should drop down. Don't turn your back. But he turned his back. He was on Queer Street. Wasn't there, and Donald ended up going for the kill.
Don't ever call him that again.
Who?
Rick
Donald?
Story. He was on what street?
He was on a queer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. This is disrespectful, man.
Wow, dude.
2016, bro.
Come on.
Anyway,
man.
so
that's a term. People could use that term.
oh,
Where did that term originate from?
I don't know.
Queer Street.
Wow, I got an idea. Anyway, that's for another time with some beer. Anyway,
For another podcast.
Yeah. But he hit him with that combination. He landed that kick flush in the face.
Yeah.
Ripped his face off with his toes.
Yeah.
And Rick Story basically turned around, ate some more shots. Clinch work by Donald, and then he finally went down, and he wasn't knocked down or knocked out. He wasn't knocked out.
He wasn't knocked out, but that was a flush kick.
He was out on his feet, but he was still responding. Not saying that the stoppage was bad, but I'm surprised he didn't get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, anyone else took that kick to the face, they're going night.
Yes,
they're going night.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man, Donald Cerrone, he wants to move back to 55 after that impressive win. Yeah, he's in top 10. He's right out the door, man. I say give him.
I think they have him ranked too low.
I say him give him Kelvin Gastelum.
Ooh, I don't know if Kelvin can keep up that pace.
Exactly.
Yeah,
because right now Kevin's in a kind of weird state that they don't know what to do with him. Obviously, Wonder Boy's getting the title shot. They have Robbie there. They have Condit, Maya there. So they're like, we're not gonna throw Cerrone to the winner of Condit Maya because they're probably gonna get the next shot. Give him Kelvin Gastelum. That's a good fight for Cerrone. But Cerrone again saying he's gonna go back to 155 because he wants to fight the champ. Rightfully so.
Yeah.
But I think 170 is the division. He's looking good at 170. He's
looking good at 170, dude. But I'm not mad at Donald Cerrone dropping to 155 and taking a fight there.
And he can do it.
And he'd probably get a title shot immediately.
Yeah, probably. But he's man, I would love to see him stay at 170 though. I think that's a good weight for him. He's stronger. He's faster. He's probably more technical. The strikers out of all 70. So, who knows? We'll see, man.
Besides maybe Wonder Boy.
Wonder Boy is fighting for the title. Next future welterweight UFC champion. Just saying. Calling in now.
I'm not mad at it.
There we go, man. So we're going to move it to the Glover Teixeira versus Anthony Rumble Johnson. Rumble, young man, Rumble.
Holy shit. Young man, Rumble.
Holy shit, dude.
Ooh.
You called it, man. I had Teixeira winning this by decision.
Yeah,
and boy, was I wrong.
I had Johnson winning this by first round knockout, and that's exactly what happened. No. Now, I didn't call first punch. But
well, it wasn't first punch, was it? They threw a couple.
I think it was shots. His first punch he landed.
Why does Rumble looks like a goddamn gorilla? He looks like a goddamn silverback gorilla.
That's the most racist thing I've ever heard.
Wow, dude. Why would you say that?
Why are you on a roll?
Just the gorillas are stacked, dude. They're fucking jacked. Why are you on a roll?
Why couldn't he look like
we all come from gorillas, man? We all come from the monkeys, man. Remember that.
Why are there still monkeys then? I'm just saying.
We're all evolved from them, dude, because they're not evolved yet, man. They're going to be like a superhuman.
It doesn't make any sense.
In 2074, they'll be like a superhuman race of
we can have that now. It's Brock Lesnar.
Just inject some TRT and some estrogen blockers, and we'll be good to go.
So Anthony Johnson knocks out Glover Teixeira about 48 seconds or some shit.
They stopped it too early, man.
Shit.
They stopped it too early.
And then, Glover, tough dude. He was just left scrambling for the ref. He was trying to take the ref down.
Like moments after the knockdown, after the fight's been over for about maybe 5 minutes.
I mean, McGregor's walking out to the ring, and Glover's still wrestling
Glover
with
still
the ref.
thinks that he's in a fight trying to wrestle the referee, man. It was crazy. I've never seen a man like that. It was just completely out of it.
Yep.
Still trying to take the referee down, and shout out to Glover, man, for calling Rumble out. No one wanted to fight Rumble. No one wants to fight Rumble, man. And he came out and said, "Hey, man, let's make some money."
And Rumble, classy as hell.
Yeah.
Great after speech. My wife was like, "I like that guy."
Nice kid. Nice guy,
I was like,
man.
well, don't like him too much, and then you're gonna make me knock him out in front of everybody. And anyway, I'm just
that'll be kind of embarrassing. We don't want that to go down that road.
Kill me, and then he'd probably parent my child. Anyway.
Yeah, man.
So, he looked good. He called out DC. That's the only logical fight that makes sense, being that we don't know what's going on with John Jones yet.
Got to make that fight. John Jones coming back, GOAT.
However, we've already seen this fight. We
Yes.
saw it for the interim title belt whenever John Jones was away on whatever he was for his
On
car
a
wreck.
vacation.
Yeah. We saw that. We saw DC basically choke him out.
Well, Rumble landed a good right hand on DC beginning
Well,
of the round.
I think DC's the only guy who can take it.
I
Maybe
don't know.
John, but I think DC's about
I
the
don't
only
know.
guy that can take it. He took that shit.
I
and
think,
then he
but
dealt it.
also Rumble got overzealous and tried to go for the kill. Be a little more patient. I think he'll learn from a mistake this time. I'm not saying DC doesn't win. I'm just saying there's some factors that can change. Obviously, Rumble's a guy that learns from his mistakes, man. He got cut from the UFC and came back, and now he's fighting. He fought for the interim title, you know what I mean, or that close to fighting for the actual championship title.
Ooh, you
until
ever seen Rumble cut down to 170?
Dude, I can't fucking believe that guy
No
ever
bueno.
made
No
170,
bueno.
dude.
No
How did that man
bueno.
ever make 170?
I have
That guy's
no
a
idea.
goddamn brick house.
I don't know.
It's crazy.
I don't know
man.
how he made it. I don't know how he's still alive.
And it's
to
crazy,
tell the
yeah.
tale.
And it's crazy that he was so big that he couldn't even make the 185. He's like, I gotta go to 205.
I gotta go to 205.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
He's a monster, man.
And he walks around at about 230.
Yeah, I'm saying he cuts weight to get a 205. That guy could be a heavyweight.
Yeah.
If you wanted to.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
But yeah, man, fucking hell of a knockout for Rumble.
Oh,
That
knock
probably got
Glover's
himself
tooth out.
Yeah, he got his dental
I mean,
hygienist.
he hit him with that uppercut, and that fucking tooth says "see ya,"
Yeah.
and it just flew.
He's like, I'm bolting. You
It just
guys
flew.
stay here. I'm out of here. Damn, but yeah, probably got himself a good knockout of the night. Good little
Oh,
bonus check.
There was a lot of knockouts of the
Honest.
night, though, but that was probably the
Actually,
most
dude,
spectacular
I'm telling you,
one.
that was like this whole
Yeah.
main card all ended up in knockouts, starting with Garbrandt.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
This was that's why I keep telling you this was a real 202. It was
good.
stacked.
It was a good card. It was a good card, man.
And to think that they diluted this card by moving Condit Maya off.
Yeah,
That
but
was that
I
much
like
more
this
stacked.
call now. I like
Oh,
the
yeah, me
I like
too.
the Vancouver card. Though.
Me too.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah, we're going to be foreshadowing because we're going to call it exactly how it's going to happen.
Yeah. All right.
So moving on
Moving on to the
motherfucking
main
event.
Motherfucking main event.
Oh, the powerful.
Nate Diaz versus Connor, the Irishman McGregor. What's his name? What's his nickname?
Notorious.
Nah, the Irishman sounds better.
Notorious. That's what he should
The
come out to.
Irishman.
Instead of
Sack of taters, McGregor.
Taters.
What's up, man? You had McGregor
Crackhead
winning.
SA.
Yeah, you had the McGregor winning this fight.
I had McGregor winning this fight, but I thought he was going to do it in the second round. I picked TKO, which, you know, I can't get them all right. You know, he put Diaz down on his ass twice in that round, once in the first. I thought a lot of people were saying Diaz got robbed. I don't think Diaz got robbed. The best I could have seen for Diaz,
Definitely got robbed, man.
well, the best I could have seen for Diaz was literally a tie. And that's the best I could have seen.
Man.
I think I gave McGregor the first round, I gave McGregor the second round, and I gave McGregor the fourth round. First was obviously convincing. Second, he almost lost the round towards the end, but he controlled most of the round by nothing but leg kicks and counter lefts. Did way more damage than Nate did in the last 30 seconds when he started teeing off on him. But you know, the tell again is the cardio. I don't know if just McGregor can't handle that weight. You know, I don't know what it is with that.
I think
I think 55 will be a better fit for him. I don't know if he'll make 45. That's where I'm at with it.
Realistically, I don't think he makes 45 again. He's been at that weight for too long. Then again, he did come under. He came in at 168. So we're thinking he probably didn't cut it all. Damn, that's tough. To make 145 again, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, it's gonna be real tough.
I mean, that's what Dana was saying is like his next move will determine whether they're gonna strip for the title. I mean, you have to defend the title. You have to.
Absolutely.
You have to, man. This you can't. You know, it's been 2 outings. You're perfectly healthy. Well, I think he broke his foot. He's denying he broke
did you
his
see
foot.
him limping on that shit?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he only landed about 50 leg kicks. So.
Yeah, on
Nate Diaz.
Nate's skinny bone
Ooh,
legs.
them skinny bones were
But,
taking that shit.
I had Diaz winning. I could definitely see why Conor won. Because, I mean, probably me being a little biased. I thought I thought round 2 was very close. It could have gone either way. I gave it to Diaz because how he finished. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. The pressure was there. And I thought Nate Diaz had a point. Conor McGregor ran a little bit too much. Not evading. Literally ran from Nate Diaz when he wanted to engage.
There's
and
no way
you do one or two, okay, that's fine. You do 3 or 4, you gotta take a point away from that. And I think he should have took away. He had a point. There should be some kind of rule. If you're
how are
literally
you not okay
jogging,
with that, but you're okay with Eddie's Landy Lara running around from Canelo?
He's not turning his back and jogging.
It's no different.
It's a big difference between evading a punch and turning your back and jogging to avoid an exchange.
One's fatigued as hell. There's no difference between
there's
him.
There's a big difference.
Him trying to reestablish
reestablish. Reestablish.
He's trying to
getting away from Nate Diaz. That's not reestablishing.
He's trying to establish himself.
That's running away because he's so tired and doesn't want to engage with Nate Diaz.
Face it. You hate the Irishman. I don't understand why. I don't understand why you come up here and you talk all this shit.
I'm about to throw an empty water bottle at you, bro.
Yeah,
I love Conor, man.
Call you
Conor's
a
fucking
crackhead
awesome.
SA.
He made
nothing.
He made the adjustments.
You do fucking nothing.
Hey,
get the fuck out of here.
Shut your fucking mouth before I hit you with the goddamn mic.
You do nothing.
He made the adjustments, man. And that's what I think was the big difference. That he made the adjustments. Conor McGregor is a true martial artist in that fact. That he came back and said, man, I can't, all that bullshit he was talking about earlier, talking about, I don't train for one man, I train for all men. Obviously, that's not the case. He was smart, and he brought in the help. He brought in
game
jiu-jitsu.
plan.
He brought a game plan. He brought in a couple amateur Irish boxers to mimic Nate Diaz's style, and it fucking
and his
worked.
Length. But I don't understand. I don't understand where he's getting tired with the leg kicks.
Well, probably because of the weight.
Just the weight?
I think it's the weight.
He's not. He can't do 170.
He should. McGregor never go back to 170 because everyone else is gonna light your shit up.
He should never for sure call out Robbie Lawler.
People forget Nate Diaz is not 170 pounder.
He's fought there, but
he's
not.
But he's not a natural 170 pounder. He's a 155er. He's number 4 ranked at 155, not at 170. So it could be a difference for Nate Diaz too, man. Maybe he needs to cut. Maybe the 55 works better for him. Again, I don't really care about a 3-peat for these guys. I really don't.
I think we want to see it. I think the majority of the people want to see it.
I'm good. I think Conor wins even more convincingly next fight, and that's very pointless for me to see.
Okay.
Especially if you have the one factor that it's at 155 now. Now let's see who at a real weight, but
yeah.
Again, I think Conor at his best was always at 45, and I think he might be successful at 55 with some fighters. You got stronger fighters there and stronger wrestlers. Who's the top guy right now? Eddie Alvarez. Come on, who's he has a problem with? Khabib,
Tony Ferguson.
You think he lasted with Khabib?
Yeah, I think he knocked Khabib out.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
That's a strange man.
No, I don't. I'm just talking shit now. But no, Will Brooks may give him problems with the wrestling. You know what I mean?
It's just I think 45 is his division. He can make it back, stay there, brother, because you have some people coming at you. You know what I mean? You got Anthony Pettis. He's fighting this weekend. If he gets a good, impressive win, he's in the title run. And then of course you have the
isn't Pettis dropping down to 145 now?
145.
Damn.
Yeah, Pettis is at 45 now. He's like trying to make a new cut, but you got. Obviously, you got still Frankie Edgar. You got Aldo. You have what's that one kid's name from Hawaii?
Max Holloway.
Max Holloway.
Yeah,
he's chomping at the bit. You know,
why he don't have a title shot now? This is what's gonna happen, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Conor will vacate the belt. He will not have it stripped. He will vacate it.
Well, same thing.
No. I think just who it comes from is different to me and him, but you don't know that. You're not champion anyway. Anyway, I think it's like one of those things where it's like, you don't fire me, I quit. You know what I mean? Like, sir, you're still leaving. Anyway.
You still don't get the title, so fuck off. Good luck at 55.
But anyway, Conor ends up giving that away. now the official title will be Jose Aldo, or he will unify the title with a match versus Max Holloway.
Jose Aldo versus Max Holloway.
Versus Max Holloway.
Ooh, I like that fight.
And then we see Conor go in 155. I think the UFC would be dumb not to give him a title shot immediately, because if they put him against any other of these monsters besides a 155 rematch with Diaz, maybe that happens and then Cowboy gets a title shot and then winner fights winner.
Oh, Jesus Christ! There's so many. They should have they should have like a Super 6 tournament at 55. Put Khabib, put Ferguson, put Eddie, put Cerrone, put Nate, put Conor.
I'm not mad at it.
Come on now, man.
I'm not mad at it.
3-month span. Let's go 6 months.
Michael Johnson would give him problems at 155.
Michael Johnson would give him. He's very explosive.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm calling it now.
We don't know what's going to happen with
McGregor. I think he could beat Eddie Alvarez. I don't think he can beat Khabib. I don't think he beats Ferguson. You know, so to say that he won't be a champion at 55, I really can't say that.
I don't know, man.
Depending who the champion is, he might not be the champion at 55.
But the crazy thing is that we have 2 weight classes literally at a standstill to see what happens with one fighter.
Hey,
because he's holding up the 145 belt, and he's holding up basically the 155.
People at 155 want to fight him. He's like, he's the money fight.
Yeah, he's the money fight.
And
it's a red panty night.
The champ wants a piece of that because obviously he's the champ now. He gets a stake of the pay-per-views. He brings the big numbers because he's fighting Conor now. Come on now, everyone's eating red panties tonight.
Why wouldn't? If you're Eddie Alvarez and it's a fight you can win because of your strong wrestler.
Yeah,
come on now.
Yeah, you got to campaign for that fight, man.
Yep.
But yeah, man, good fight. Either way, good fight. It was a great fight, great card.
Oh yeah.
No matter who won,
one of the best rematches.
We all won
UFC
because that was a great fucking fight. Yeah. Again, I'm not interested in a third fight. I know Diaz said he's not gonna talk to anyone.
All right, I'll tell you what. This is what I want to see.
What?
Conor give up that belt. Max Holloway versus Jose Aldo 145. Donald Cerrone come back down, fight Eddie Alvarez at 155 for the belt.
Yep.
Same card. Conor versus Nate Diaz trilogy. You end the trilogy. If Conor wins at 55, you will put him up there legitimately to get a title shot because he just beat the number 4 ranked guy in lightweight.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, you could think about a matchup either between Eddie Alvarez, but if you had Donald fucking Cerrone versus Conor McGregor as a headliner,
dude,
come on.
I think he has problems with Cerrone.
Yes, but we'll probably see a lot of stand-up in that one. The only thing that will get him is if he lands a liver shot.
I can't. Maybe Cerrone's liver is a lot stronger at 70.
Dude, you think his liver would be fucking bulletproof? You see how much Budweiser
we
that
forgot
bitch
about
drinking?
RDA, man. RDA's still in the fucking equation.
Oh, fuck that dude. No, I like
Come
RDA,
on, man.
RDA's beast.
But yeah, man.
And he was talking shit to McGregor whenever they had the 200 or whatever that was.
The press conference.
The big...
Unstoppable.
Yeah, Unstoppable.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. We'll see. So many shit that can happen, and it's crazy that you're absolutely right. It's all depending on this one man, Conor McGregor. What's his next move? You know, he for sure never go back to 70 again. But he was smart to say, "Hey, we'll do the 3 people. We'll do it at 155."
Yeah, that was smart.
So, smart move, McGregor.
Yep.
But yeah,
boom,
good shit for him, man.
Boxing.
We're gonna quick it up real quick with some boxing, dude. My boy Errol Spence, EJ. Came in with a fucking nasty knockout over Leonard Bundu.
I don't want to say that I called this one, but I called this one. I called
it during the 8th, but I mean, I knew.
I said 5th or 6th. I didn't know when I just said 5th or 6th.
I knew Bundu was tough. Bundu was tough. He was gonna be tough to take out. I saw him breaking, and then he completely broke on the 6th, like night and day. He was just not in there anymore. Did you watch the fight?
Yes.
Fucking. Errol came in with a great jab. Bundu started fast. He started quick. He started putting pressure on Errol, kind of backing Errol up. Errol was patient. He was calm. He was collective, using the jab, working the body, and every time he could, he got a couple shots. I even gave Bundu the first round.
Okay,
that's how aggressive. That's how aggressive he was coming out. After that, you know, EJ started establishing his jab, working the body, slowing him down a little bit. Still pretty even, but EJ edged out for the second one. The third fight, you started seeing now Bundu's backing up a little bit. You know, instead of coming forward so much, she's backing up. He's slowing down. Again, the jab and the body work was gonna break down Bundu. And then boom, on the 6th, he came out even stronger.
Ooh. Finished it up with that right hook.
No, he caught him with the first uppercut.
But I mean, finished it off with the right hook. That was just
caught him
basically cherry on top.
He was donezo, man. He caught him with a hook in the corner, dropped Bundu, but the referee didn't count it as a knockdown.
Yeah,
which is kind of weird. But after that, it was, EJ was like, I'm a for sure set him out. Yeah, he for sure set him out now. And damn, dude, impressive, man. What's next for this kid, man?
He's calling out Kell Brook. I say you give him Kell Brook.
I don't think Kell Brook comes down back to 147.
I don't think Kell Brook comes back to life after
the Triple G
fight.
That's the thing, man. I don't know why Errol called out Kell Brook. I know he's the mandatory now for the IBF, but Kell Brook is tied up with Triple G up until he's fighting pretty soon.
He's getting it down pretty soon. But if Kell Brook either, by the grace of God, ends up pulling up a big upset in that,
it can happen,
or doesn't take a lot of damage in that fight, we could see this maybe early next year.
I think Errol wants to fight
this time
later this year, December, which I don't think Kell Brook can do that.
I don't know if he'll be able to do that.
I don't think
either.
he'll be able to do that.
He's at 147.
But dude, no one. Okay, so everyone.
Where's Danny Garcia?
Everyone based on the IBF rankings. Bundu, I think he was 6. I want to say 6 or 7.
Okay.
Earl's camp was saying anyone above Bundu, pass him the fight. So you have Lamont Peterson.
Okay.
Say no go. I'm not fighting this monster. You had that Russian kid that trains with Triple G. I don't know his name, but he passed him the fight. He's like, no, my shoulder hurts. I got sick. I got to call in. Again, no one wants to fight him. I think Keith Thurman was avoiding him. I won't say avoiding him. He was saying, let Errol get a bigger name, and then we fight.
Well, this is it.
He fucking knocked out his past 2 opponents, his top ranked opponents in Arjuri and Bundu. Bundu, who fought Keith Thurman, and went to a 12-round decision with him.
And Chris Algieri, who fought Manny Pacquiao and went to the decision with Pacquiao.
Dude, who else does this guy need to knock out for order to get him in the title fight? But again, no one wants to fight him. I don't know about Showtime. I don't know about Keith Thurman.
I think Showtime Porter would fight him.
I don't know about. I think Thurman would fight him, but he won't fight him this year.
No, I'm talking about Porter.
Porter might fight him.
I could see Porter.
But Porter's coming up. Porter's coming off a loss. Not 2 back-to-back, but a loss off of Thurman. I think he's going to want to get a quick win back before he gets into EJ.
Let's see.
Let's be real, man. I see Errol beating every single one of those guys.
Me too.
Thurman.
He's taking someone's belt. He's taking someone's belt.
Whoever he fights, he's taking his belt.
He's taking someone's belt just like I'm taking this intermission. It's going to happen real fucking quick.
Real quick, we'll come back. I just want to keep talking about EJ.
We'll talk about him.
I'll fight him again.
No, you won't. You didn't fight him the first time you were in there, but you didn't fight him. Anyway, yeah, we'll take a quick intermission, come back, maybe even talk about this fight or just preview some shit.
Oh, we're definitely going to preview some shit.
Silly fucking rabbits out there.
We'll be back.
We're back off that quick little intermission.
Yeah.
So, you want to keep talking about Errol Spence?
I'll talk about Errol Spence all day.
Okay.
We don't have people don't want to hear about that all day.
It's kind of weird. So now let's
EJ's the future, man. Pay attention.
Yeah,
he's
he
the
is.
future.
Yeah,
he is the future.
He got our support.
Yeah.
So now we got
pretty soon.
Yeah, he will next week anyway. Make sure to tune in and share it. So now we got Bellator 160.
Some Bellator action, man.
This coming Friday on Spike TV.
I like rooting for the underdog, man.
Do you?
I want Bellator to work. I want it to. I want it to be good.
They just need to stop with all the bullshit.
They need to stop with this bullshit, man. Come on.
Yeah. So we have the main event for Bellator 160 is the only one we'll talk about.
This is the only one that's really good.
Benson Henderson versus Patricio Pitbull Fieri.
Is this the other Pitbull or is it?
It's Pitbull.
Is it
sir.
Pitbull 1 or is it Pitbull 2?
This is Pitbull.
Is it mini
Pitbull?
This is
mini
Pitbull.
Pitbull.
This is Pitbull at 145.
This is Pitbull at 145. They're actually going to fight at 155. He's fighting Benson Henderson. Used to be in the UFC. Used to be WC champ.
He's the UFC champ too.
UFC champ. Left in the free agency. Signed up with Bellator. He got a good deal. He's getting paid over there.
I saw a recent interview with Hendo. That he's getting paid pretty good when it comes to fight-wise, when it comes to his purse fight-wise, but his sponsorships kind of jumped ship ever since he left UFC.
Really?
Well,
that's surprising.
Not that he left UFC, is when the whole UFC deal went through with Reebok, that pretty much all his sponsors jumped ship because they weren't trying to pay that extra fee.
Oh, wow.
And he's saying, so it's kind of been a kind of hard grounds to kind of regain all my sponsorships back.
Oh, that sucks.
So that sucks, man. So that's weird, man. I didn't expect that for
No.
fucking a fighter like Ben Henderson.
Ben Henderson, former champion.
Big star, man.
So Ben Henderson's coming off a loss. He went up to 170, fought the Bellator champion.
At 170.
The Russian cat, I don't know his name.
Got his ass beat.
He got his ass handed.
I've never seen a beating like that. I don't think even with Anthony Pettis.
No.
Yeah. Besides the submission, but he got.
But even then, he got caught. But
yeah,
I mean, this one he got
rocked back and forth.
Hammered.
Yeah.
For 5 rounds.
I think bit off a little bit more. He can chew at 170.
Yep.
And, he's a champ for a reason. Not saying that any of these guys at Bellator are not champions. They're champions for a reason. These guys are fucking good. So.
Oh yeah. So he's fighting Patricio Pitbull Fieri, who's Patricky Pitbull Fieri's little brother. Both named Pitbull
brother.
again. You'll hear me talking about that shit again because I cannot stand it. This fight's at 155. I'm gonna take Benson Henderson for the win. Possibly by second round knockout or TKO.
Knockout.
Hey, he's just a lot bigger guy.
What if we go by submission? I'm gonna go by submission.
Who?
Patricky's a black belt jiu-jitsu, so I won't do that. I'll go TKO Henderson.
What round?
Second
Second round? Oh,
Yeah.
you're calling the same thing I did anyway.
but I had it with a little bit more confidence.
Well,
He fights Michael Chandler after this, right?
I could see it. That's a big payday for both of them.
Big
Big draw.
Who was saying? I think Chandler wanted to fight someone, not Benson Henderson after he beat Big Pitbull. I don't know.
I
need to keep Benson. I want to pay more attention to Bellator. I think they have some good talent over there. We just gotta keep track of it. So it's gonna be this Friday. So it won't be the Saturday. So if you're not doing anything Friday, I know I'll be watching these fights.
Yeah, these are good fights to watch,
Yeah.
man. I'm not mad at it. I like it. Great fight. Benson Henderson, we both agree. Second round TKO or
Second
KO?
round TKO. Yep.
All right. I'm down with that.
Let's do it. Put your
All
money on
right.
it. And then we're gonna start with UFC Vancouver.
Ooh, these are some good fights right
Good
here. This
fucking
is Saturday
fights, man.
night on
Stacked
Fox.
on Fox.
Wow, free card.
Stacked card. Yeah, free. Come on, it's free. Watch it.
It's free.
What y'all doing? We got starting off the night, man.
Badass fight.
Joe Lazo versus.
Well, his name is Joe Lozon, but
Why
Joe
do I-
Joe Lazo may be on this card. I have to check into that.
Did
but
did I spell his name right?
Yeah, you got his name right. You just pronounced it wrong.
I gotta go to the doctor, man. I think all this beating I took.
All that Errol
and
Spence.
the amateur.
Yeah, Errol Spence.
Yeah.
Hey, Errol, come on, man. See what you're doing to my
I'm
boy?
having a stutter. I'm stuttering a lot more. I'm slurring a lot more. Stay in school, kids. Don't be fighters. Don't be fighters. Why are we doing this? I gotta rethink everything I'm talking about now. Dude. I'm calling fights, getting flashbacks. Ah, damn it, dude.
Dang.
All right, man.
I think you were.
He's fine. Let me pronounce his name. Jim Miller.
Did
I get it right? Did I get it right?
You got it
The
right.
most American name ever.
Yeah.
I for sure try to get it right. This is number 2. They fought before.
Yep.
Right?
Yep, they fought before. Again, don't ask me who won that fight. It may have been Jim Miller.
No, Joe Lozon.
Oh, anyway.
Yeah.
But great fight, man. 155 pounds.
155. Yep.
This is a good fight.
This is one of those fights, man. Not really for anything. Let's be real. These guys are kind of the back end of their career, but they're always entertaining. Probably gonna win a fight of the night. They did last time. They went to war last time. Joe Lozon's a fucking veteran. So is Jim Miller. Good jiu-jitsu. Joe Lozon has good jiu-jitsu too. So And of course, Joe Lozon starched Nate. What was his name? The Nightmare.
Diego Sanchez.
Diego Sanchez, their last
Now
outing.
he's the dream.
He's a dream.
Now he's been the dream for a
Oh,
little bit.
damn, I'm a little behind, but I'm gonna go Joe Lozon, man.
Okay.
Probably TKO in the first.
Okay. I'm gonna take Jim Miller TKO second.
Oh, I see ya. Touche. I raised my glass. Yeah, man, this is gonna be a good fight, entertaining fight.
That's a
And
great.
starting off the
great
card.
fight.
Come on, dude. You serious?
This is one of those fights where you're just like you said. I don't know what they're fighting for. I don't know why they're fighting again, but I'm excited to see it.
They're just like, put them to fight again. I don't care. Come on, just hurry and make this card.
So next, moving on.
Oh yeah, we got a little cat fight.
We got a
little
little
1-2 cat fight.
Little meow meow. There's a meow meow fight.
No, man.
Little meow meow fight.
You should have held that. You should have held that
Nah,
one in.
I don't hold
You
shit
shoulda held
in.
that one in.
Just like my farts.
You
I don't hold it in.
You
I don't
shoulda-
hold it
You
in.
should have held that one in. brother.
Anyway, we got Beck Rollins versus Paige Van Zandt.
Paige Van Zandt, she's back.
She's back.
She had enough dancing with the stars. Now she's about to kick some fucking faces.
Let's hope that plays out because
You
we
think
haven't
so?
seen her in a while.
Her last fight, she took a beating by Thug Rose.
Yeah, Rose
Come
put it on her.
But yeah, that was a tough fight for her. But it showed how tough Paige was. So
Yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
anyone else would have probably got TKO'd in that fight. But
Yeah,
Paige
it
is
would've been a
fucking tough.
stoppage,
So
yeah.
she's there for the long haul, man. And she's excited to get back in camp. She's back at Team Alpha Male. And you know they're pumping her up with testosterone. So
Yeah, she got that Chad Mendes protein powder.
oh. You making accusations, man?
Hey man, I'm just reading off
Come
the
on,
facts.
man. Come on now. The supplement, the sub store, dog. So who you got in this fight, man?
I'm gonna take Paige Van Zandt.
It's kind of obvious.
Well, you asked me.
This is an exciting fight. Beck Rawlings, she just came off of a 2-fight win streak. She's a mother of 2. I was watching the Road to the Octagon with these 2.
Mm-hmm.
She got 2 kids, man.
Mhm.
Only women's fighter in the UFC with 2 kids. I find that hard to
Really?
believe.
Wow.
That was a weird statistic, but that's interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my girl, Paige Van Zandt. Probably submission, second round.
I'm gonna take it. Second round TKO.
TKO.
Yep.
Ooh, bold predictions, man.
Yep.
I like this card though. It's a great card.
That's a great card.
But yeah, man, she's a little dime piece, man. Good to look at. So not too bad for the sport.
Nope.
Again,
Paige.
she needs to work on her striking a little bit. I think that was her weak game. She let Rose did take the pace in the last fight, so she's gonna run to a wall there at the 115 division. So
After this is I mean, she gonna have to step that game
That's
up
what I'm
because
saying,
after
like,
this
she's-
one, it's no freebies.
yeah, like she's fighting. I think she's ranked. She's ranked number 10.
Yeah, she's ranked 10th. Beck Rollins unranked.
But let's be real. There's that division not stacked at all. Too much.
Not till you get to the top 5-ish.
Yeah, top 5 is pretty. Rose still there, even though she just
Yep.
lost. Yeah, man, it's a tough crowd. So get your game right. Stop dancing with the stars and start kicking people's faces.
Next page.
Gee, I typed that up, man.
Oh man, my bad. You have a copy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Dude, we got the.
Ooh, we got some head kickers.
Yeah, we got some Charles Oliveira versus Anthony Showtime Pettis. They still call him Showtime?
They still call him Showtime. He calls himself Showtime. It's a tattoo
Showtime
on his
kick.
back.
Yeah. No, that's a Pettis. This says
No,
Pettis.
it says Showtime.
I thought it says Pettis.
Nah, bitch. It
Am I
says
thinking
Showtime.
Ortiz?
I don't know. It says Showtime.
Whatever, dude.
Whoa. Hey,
Dropping
man.
the mics.
Come
Dropping
on,
the,
man.
the $50,000 mics.
Dang. Don't do that, man.
Dude, new
This is
division
a
for Anthony
great
Pettis.
fight. 145 pounds.
145 pounds. Pettis.
This is
used
not
to
a
be-
freebie for him at all,
No.
adjusting to this new weight. So,
Well, yeah, definitely not. They didn't give him any freebies. So Pettis, WEC champion at 155, the last WEC champion at 155, came to UFC, lost to Clay Guida, but then made a comeback and became the UFC lightweight. Whoa.
Oh,
That's
that $50,000 mic right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some more. I'm gonna have to buy those extending.
Yeah,
arms
they're
for
so
these
top
mics.
heavy.
Yeah,
they're so top heavy. They
for
tip over
these
so
tripods.
fast.
But he became the UFC lightweight champion. Was looking like he was gonna be a dominant force, and then he got derailed by RDA. Had a slump after that. He lost to the current champion Eddie Alvarez. So I guess it's not that bad. Eddie Alvarez, he lost to Edson Barbosa.
It's a tough road, dude.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about it. It's depressing.
It's hard, man.
He's reinvented himself.
Yeah, Pettis one of my favorite fighters. It's just he has to work on that wrestling, man. He has to work on that wrestling.
So Showtime Pettis versus Charles Oliveira, 145 pounds. Who you got?
What Pettis has to do is obviously keep this standing. I think he's the better striker of the two. Oliveira has better jiu-jitsu. But I also think his Pettis jiu-jitsu is enough to survive.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
Maybe not be effective on the ground, but survive on the ground and then to get to stand it back up. If we can stand it up and keep it on the feet, I think his Muay Thai, his explosive techniques his unorthodox techniques can frustrate Oliveira and maybe get a TKO in the second, maybe first.
I'm not mad at that.
So I'm pulling for my boy Pettis because I don't want to see him take another L, man. Dude, the dude was unstoppable, and him taking another L is gonna be devastating.
Yep.
And I think he should be able to body up Oliveira. So Oliveira's a skinny dude.
Yep.
Tall and skinny.
I got Pettis first round KO.
KO going out quick. I like it.
Yeah,
I think
he's gonna have the size.
He not only does he need a win, he needs an impressive win at 45 because Oliveira is chomping at the bit to get that title fight too. He's right behind Max Holloway, if not at least Dennis Bermudez. So if he gets an impressive win, boom, he's there, top 10, top 5, ready to mix it up with the best of them, as opposed to Anthony Pettis. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So let's hope he gets a good convincing win, a TKO, and let's make it happen. Let's get back in there for the title.
You know what fight I want to see because I'm so greedy?
Aldo
Pettis versus Yair Rodriguez.
That's too much for Yair, I think.
I don't know.
That'd be a great fight, though.
Yes, it would.
That'd be a great fight, though. Dude, Yair is in that fucking
yes,
range,
he
too.
is.
Dude, I'm seeing a resurgence for the 145.
Ooh. As soon as we get this whole Conor McGregor shit figured out, we can move
seriously,
along.
stop fucking holding ransom. Again, it's impressive that he can hold it just all ransom.
Divisions.
Time stops when this guy's in the fucking...
Two divisions held up.
Dude, never seen a superstar like him, man.
If right now, if he challenged Stipe Miocic, heavyweight would be held up right now.
Be like, what's going? Wait,
like,
what?
Hold on.
Like, this is a viable possibility.
Yeah.
Let's think about this, guys.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, I got Anthony Pettis. We both got Anthony Pettis, so let's make it happen.
I'm excited for this one.
Main event.
This is the one that got moved off of UFC 202 because it was that much more stacked than 200. They didn't want to let it happen.
Yeah, it was way too much good shit.
So we got Carlos, the natural born killer, Condit, versus Damian Maya, the jiu-jitsu black belt specialist.
I don't think that's his nickname.
No, I'm just calling him that.
But yeah, jiu-jitsu black belt,
you can go use that now,
monster, 6-fight win streak.
Beast, and that's it. At 170 pounds, Damian Maya used to fight 185.
Fought Anderson Silva. That's not his weight.
No.
70 has been
70,
a good weight for him.
He's on a tear.
He just tapped out Matt Brown not too long ago.
He's on a tear.
Yeah, tearing it up, man. Definitely deserved a title shot. 6 fights, man. You deserve a title shot.
Yeah.
They gave it to Condit, and this, I think, is going to be a title eliminator. Whoever wins this is up next. Got to.
Yep.
Have to. Especially kind of being so close to almost winning the title against Robbie. They put him right back in there. Anyway. You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
He won that fight?
Yeah.
I didn't I saw it, but it was very tough for me to call. I think
you were too excited watching it. You forgot to score it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those fights you have to go back and watch it again, which I didn't mind, but still, dude, it was crazy fight, man. Yeah. I think Lawler won it at the end though. So who we got top 5 right now in welterweight? Top
5 welterweight. So we got champ. Obviously, they don't rank the champion. He's obviously
Just the champ.
Yeah, he's the champion. Tyrone Woodley. Then we got Robbie Lawler, Stephen Thompson, Rory McDonald, Damian Maia, Carlos Condit. Those are your top 5.
Top 5. Rick Story was number 9.
Rick Story number 9. And then way down at number 14,
man,
like I said, he's number 2.
That is a stacked division, dude.
That's the best division.
Then you have Jake Ellenberger that just came off a knockout win.
This is the best division you have.
Over Matt Brown?
Yeah.
Oh, that is a stacked division.
Yeah. This is the best division right now.
Hendrick's
right now
there.
in the UFC.
Top by far, by a long shot. Wow.
What's crazy is any of those combination of fights will produce a fight of the year candidate or a highlight reel knockout.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure. Oh, man, that's a great card. But who you got, man? Who you got winning this fight?
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take Carlos Condit by 5th round decision, unanimous decision.
You can go decision?
Yeah. I think Carlos's game plan is going to be to keep it on the feet. Obviously, he do not want to go to the ground with Damian Maia. Damian Maia's game is going to be to get it to the ground, and I don't think he's going to be able to close that distance. I think Carlos uses a lot of front kick, a lot of jabbing, a lot of leg kicks.
He's going to make it a fight.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he can finish this. The only question, I mean, Damian Maia's tough as nails, tough as shit.
I mean, he went all the way with Anderson Silva.
Anderson Silva also refused to kind of engage him.
Yeah,
in that fight.
That's how scary he is on the ground. Anderson Silva didn't want any part of Damian Maia on the ground. That's how scary he is.
Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and take Damian Maia. Carlos Condit, unanimous decision. Yourself?
Man, I want Carlos Condit to win. I mean,
he's one of my top 2 favorite fighters.
I mean, he's just so exciting, man, for the division. Damian Maia is kind of like don't get me wrong, he deserves a shot at the title, but he's just not that exciting when it comes to fights. He's great jiu-jitsu, and he'll get you on the ground. He'll tap you out. There's no doubt about that. When it comes to exciting fights, he's the least exciting of this welterweight division, because his game plan is going to take you down and he's going to strangle you. That being said, he gives a run. He gives a problem for anyone in top 5 right now. Yep. Because no one in top 5 is that good at wrestling or defense takedown. Maybe Tyrone Woodley, but I don't know, man. Fuck it. I'm gonna go Maia submission 3rd round.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
I think he pulls it out. I think he pulls a Matt Brown. Okay. With him and Matt Brown, where he taps him out at the very last moment.
Well, I think Carlos Condit and Matt Brown are on 2 different levels. As much as I love the Immortal.
True. But that is true, man. But I called it, so I'm not gonna go back now.
You can't.
I'm gonna go Damian Maia, man. I'm gonna go Damian Maia.
Okay. I got Condit. You got Maia.
Yes, sir.
We both got Pettis, right?
Yep.
You got Pettis.
Pretty much. Besides the main event, we pretty much all the same.
No, we both had Paige Van Zandt. What's the other one? I threw my shit on the floor.
Yeah. I bet you regret that now, huh?
No, not really. I just borrow yours. Oh no, I got I got Miller. I got Jim Miller.
Did you get Jim Miller?
Yeah,
okay.
All right. Miller.
Yeah, well, pretty good fights, man.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. They're gonna be on Fox
for
free, motherfuckers. Come on.
Great card.
What the hell y'all doing? Y'all ain't watching this shit for free?
Come on, man.
You're out there drinking, spending your money. Save your money.
Come on,
Stay home.
But whenever Pizza Patron does free pizza, everyone motherfucker lined up across the block to get a free pizza.
Come on now.
Anyway, so now we're gonna go on to some current events that are happening, news in the MMA world and the boxing world, stuff like that. For sure, go to the next page anyway. So HBO, man. HBO is not.
HBO dropped Pacquiao versus Jesse Vargas.
They were like,
Bob Erm is like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So obviously, if you pay attention to boxing, HBO and Showtime's having this kind of rivalry for the past couple of years. Obviously, a lot of top-ranked fighters have been going to HBO. HBO's been pushing them out. But apparently they're in some kind of budget cuts, man. They're not doing so hot, and they say it's gonna cost us way too much money to put this shit on pay-per-view.
Because they're spending all that shit on Canelo.
Yeah, apparently we're spending that, and it was set for November, and I think they're putting all their eggs in
well, let me ask you
the Kovalev war basket.
Oh yeah.
So that's already gonna be on pay-per-view, I think.
But so HBO's dropping the Pac-Man Vargas fight from the pay-per-view, right?
Yeah.
So they're not even going to show this on regular ass HBO.
They won't show it because to put it on regular HBO, you have to pay a venue. You have to pay for attendance. You have to
Right,
pay for
right.
all this shit, and apparently HBO cannot fund that kind of shit.
I figured Pac-Man versus Vargas would do great on HBO.
I mean, I wouldn't order it, but I know a lot of people that would order it.
No, I'm just talking about regular ass HBO. Tune in
Well,
to HBO.
they're trying to.
No Taxi Cab Confessions tonight. We're watching Pac-Man.
Well, that's the thing. HBO doesn't have the money.
No real sex. 69.
Well,
I'm watching Pac-Man.
I want to
fight.
watch Real Sex 59 if that's what you're saying, because I've watched all 57
Cat
of
House.
them.
No Cat House.
I've watched all 57 of them.
Hey, I'm just saying. No Game of Thrones replay
Yeah,
tonight.
well,
We're watching Pac-Man live on
dude,
HBO.
again, man, it takes very little money to put something on the TV. Is just to pay a whole venue. They're making budget cuts, and this just doesn't make it. Again, the Kovalev Ward is also set in November, and they're putting all the money on that.
Ooh, and the
So-
Canelo versus Smith barn burner.
Yeah, that's happening as well, I guess, if you
Oh,
call
shit.
that happening. So yeah, man, Bob Ernst, man, he might do this on his own, push it out there on his own. He
I don't
has that
blame him.
money, or go to Showtime, do like a one-time deal with Showtime.
I don't think he
Showtime right now
goes-
is killing it.
I don't think he goes to Showtime. What I think Bob Arum's gonna do is
Smart
he's
money to go to Showtime.
He's gonna try to get this shit like on regular ass TV,
Yeah.
on Fox or NBC or something like
He
that
should.
on Saturday
he
night.
needs to campaign, because
Yeah.
trust me, if it's free on TV, I'll watch this fight.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, come on now. But yeah, Showtime right now is killing
Vargas
it. Go,
wins.
stop. Yeah, right, brother.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about it when it comes. But we're gonna move it on to got some news. Anthony Joshua, the heavyweight champion right now. He's set to fight in November, and he had a 3-fight deal with Showtime.
Okay.
And
Okay.
now I think that's up. So this may go back to the O2 Arena. No one's set in stone yet. I think it might
Not
be
mad at that.
Stavern that he steps
Ooh,
in the,
that's a
in
good
the
fight.
ring with. That's a great fight. So what do you think? Who do you think he fights?
I say Stavern.
Have you seen James Miller? You ever heard of that guy?
No.
I think his name is James Miller. His
Never
name is
seen
Big
him.
Baby Miller. He's
Oh.
like a heavyweight Muay Thai that is talking mad shit to everybody,
Ooh.
and he's trying to climb up them ranks. He's pretty good. He used to be he
Oh,
fought.
you talking about Shannon Briggs? You talking
no,
shit?
not Shannon Briggs.
Oh.
He's good too. He's good. I like to see him fight the champ. Come on, man. Let's go, champ. But yeah, he's set to fight in November, man. It may be with Stavern, so that'd be good.
That's a great
Stavern's
test.
37 though, so
But that's a great test, though.
It is a great
Stavern
test.
went
He
the
used to be a
distance
champion.
With,
he used to be a champion.
beat the shit out of Chris Arreola.
Yeah, he
and
did.
then twice.
Yeah, he did.
And then
Fuck it, just give him Chris Arreola.
Nah, you don't want to see him take that much
Yeah,
damage. Come on, man.
That
Be
was
nice.
sad, man. I was sad that happened.
But then Stavern went the distance with Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, he
It
did.
took some punishment
Hey,
though.
he was getting he was a champion. That's where
Yeah.
that's how Deontay Wilder won his championship. So
It's no walk in the park for Anthony Joshua. Although I still got him winning, but
it's a good,
it's not
it's a good test.
easy
Good test
fight.
for him. Definitely good test for him.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go jump off to a lot of boxing we're talking about. We're gonna jump into Olympic Games. So they just wrapped up Sunday yesterday. We came back with some gold medals. We came back with
Good.
some medals. That's good. That's always good. We've been on a couple of dry spells the last couple of years. Last gold medal we got was 2008 when Clarissa Shields won the gold, but for the first time, making history. She made history again and brought home another gold medal.
Ooh,
Dominated. Just make it look easy. Just made it look easy. So, yeah, shout out to women's.
She used to fight Ann Wolf. This one.
You don't know shit about women's boxing. Everyone doesn't fight in like years, bro.
I know. But she's still training. She's still training Kirkland.
Yeah. She be over there by.
She be over there.
We be seeing her.
She be in fight shape.
Yeah, she always in fight shape. And this is a big star that I've been paying attention to. Shakur Stevenson. Yeah, he's been on a tear. He was hopeful to win the gold. He was gonna fight some guy from the Ukraine, but he pulled out for the gold for the semifinals. So he advanced to the finals. He was gonna win that fight regardless. So chance for him to win a gold came up a little short. I had him winning. So they go 3-minute rounds.
Mm-hmm.
I had him winning the second round, and he just got edged out the third round.
It should for sure at least make that 5 rounds or something.
Yeah, something, man. It goes so quick, man. I was like, damn, things already over. But he lost to the gold medalist of last year from Puerto Rico, something Ramirez. That dude's a monster too. Real talented, real tricky to fight. Yeah, man. He
Steven said he's going pro. Stevenson.
He's going pro. He's going pro. Mayweather said he literally came down to sign Stevenson, but according to Stevenson, he hasn't signed anything yet. So
yeah, I heard
he's
that.
up in there.
Yep.
Good. Be smart.
Yep.
Check. Check everything out there. Make sure what works for you best. A lot of talent. That guy's gonna be another world champion.
I
Kind of like an Errol Spence, but
I
in
agree.
the small division, bantamweight division. Dude had an emotional kind of breakdown on TV though. That was kind of crazy.
Didn't see that. Didn't see that.
After the interview, he obviously emotional. He lost the gold, won the silver. Asked him, how do you feel right now? And just broke down, man. So much emotion. I can only imagine working that hard and getting to that stage and just coming up short.
Still probably happy as hell. You came
Yeah,
out
I mean, you got to hold your head up, champ. You got to hold your head up, man. You did good. You made U.S. proud. And, of course,
absolutely.
Nico Hernandez, the first one to medal this year, and he came home with the bronze, man. He's from Wichita, Kansas. Oh, and Shakur Stevenson's from New Jersey.
Nice.
Newark, New Jersey. So shout out to the amateur team, man.
Yep. And then I want to throw another.
What's up?
Not boxing. Go ahead. What were you saying? They're the future.
Shout out to the U.S. amateur team. They're the future. We're gonna be talking about them when we have 1 million subscribers, and we're probably gonna have them on the podcast. They're probably gonna give us throwing us money and shit, but that's neither here or there.
Yeah, exactly. we're not. We don't want to make a big deal yet. Anyway, so. I want to throw out another Olympic shout out to the men's wrestling team. Kyle Snyder. Gold in Olympics men wrestling.
Freestyle?
Freestyle. He is the youngest. He was the youngest USA wrestler to ever medal in the Olympics for wrestling.
Yeah.
And he ended up coming out with a gold.
Wow.
Dude's a beast.
His first time in the Olympics, right? First outing.
20 years old.
20 or 21?
20.
20. Damn, that's young as hell, dude. That's crazy.
He's a young Kurt Angle.
You watch a little bit of wrestling?
Yeah,
dude, those dudes are strong, man.
It's
tough,
ridiculous.
scrappy,
the
man.
Pace they keep is ridiculous.
That's insane. You can tell why these guys transition pretty easy to MMA because that pace they put on when they're wrestling is fucking intense. Man.
I've always said that I think the one discipline that'll get you across in MMA has always been wrestling.
Always wrestling, man. It can neutralize anything. If you know how to cover your head and shoot inside quick, cover that distance, you're golden, man.
That dictates where that fight takes place. Yeah. So you got a wrestler with some hands on him, a la Chris Weidman.
Oh, Chris Weidman. Shit.
But no spinning heel kick.
Man.
No spinning heel kick.
Don't do that, dude. You're not physically made for that. Man.
Beast. So, shout out to them. Any other news you want to talk about?
I think we're good. Let's wrap it up, guys. Thank you for watching.
Yep.
Like, share, subscribe.
Episode 12 in the books.
Yeah, shout out to Vinny P for the intro song. Always love coming from him.
Exactly.
And we got a little stuff from Insider down in Monster.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Conspicuous.
Anonymous.
But man, shout out to everyone. Shout out to guys watching us.
Yep.
Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoy. Help us grow.
Absolutely.
What you got?
That's it.
That's it, brother. All right, man. We're out of here.
Yep. Latest.